Hey guys, Randomz here. Welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name's Randomz. We do anything random on the channel. Leave a video, leave a comment of a video suggestion in the comments. Obviously, sorry, that sounded too obvious. And I just may do it. But for this one's for the Gorillaz fans. We're talking about Jamie's Detail. That's it, Detail. I almost feel like naming this video. I think I'm gonna name this video Detail, but it's gotta have that Gorillaz predictions in there. So we're doing. If you don't know my Gorillaz predictions series. We just look at, if they tease something and we try to predict what it may be. And for this one, he has a lot of artwork that's been coming out. It just says Detail. That's it. And it's a whole bunch of art. Obviously, Huel, he's an artist. I'm saying too much obvious stuff, but let's just jump in. So the first one we have is, I get pop it up on the screen at the same time. I really want you guys to comment each and every one of your thoughts on each artwork here. Very curious. I love interacting with you guys. Hope you guys like, subscribe as well. And with this one, I get the good, the bad, the queen vibes from this one. Kind of like How Far. If I were to, I get some sort of vibe from it. It looks kind of old schooly. We could get an old school episode. Not sure. I mean, with some of these artworks, I'm thinking Song Machine and Season 2. And the movie, which is set to release this year, I think, in October. I don't think they just said this year. I don't think they have a set month yet. But with this one, the good, the bad, the queen vibes, which is another band that Damon works on. I think they're done because of Tony Allen, possibly. But that's just the only vibe I get. I mean, it looks like I'll try to zoom in. It looks like that's one of the band members, but I'm unsure. But there's nothing to really comment on this picture. Then we have another one on my Twitter. I talked about this one. This was before I made the most previous Gorillaz predictions. I forgot what it was. And then this one came out like a couple days after. Let me just say, the only reason this video existed is because I said, Jamie, if you make one more release of this Detail thing, I'll do a video. And the latest one was the Murdoch with his like vampire. We'll get to that in the future. But this next one's of Noodle. This is definitely Season 2, I want to say. Unless the movie is going to be... I feel like if they're going to do the movie, we're going to get Phase 1 through now. Not the now, but Phase 1 through the current phase. With Phase 1, we'll get a little bit of lore. It's going to be a whole bunch of lore from each phase. And then, boom, the majority of the movie is going to be the current phase. And I think this could be the movie for that. This could be Phase 2 Noodle here. Or it's just a Desolé comeback. You know how she had that, was it a bowl cut? Not really a bowl. I don't know what kind of hairstyle you want to call it. But I think this is Season 2 or the movie. I'm going to say Season 2 though. Because in Desolé, you could have seen that artwork of Noodle and think, oh, this is something different. But it was actually for the episode. So it could be just she changed her hairstyle for this. I see the money sign there. I'm not sure. Let me take a look forward on some of these. Could be a song about money. No, never mind. I thought I seen somewhere else with another money sign. So I just thought could be something about money. We'll have to see. It's really weird because the background. But I want to say it's for an episode. This could be a keyframe. That's all I have to say. Then this is like one of my top dog ones out of all this detail he's showing us. And that's definitely Murdoch. And people think that this is for the movie. Maybe all this is for the movie. Is it Song Machine Season 2 Detail? Is that what they're going to call it? Or Details with a Z? Because we had Strange Times and Details. Maybe Strange Times. Strange Times was because living in strange times, Season 2 could be Details. Maybe it's about taking life slow and looking at every detail and appreciating every detail. That could be it. I'm unsure. But with this Murdoch one, it is definitely detailed. You can zoom in on it on Instagram. It's definitely Murdoch. Has to be. I barely realized that he did not play his bass instrument on camera. Definitely had Noodle. Definitely had Russell with his drums. 2D with his singing, but you never seen Murdoch with his bass. What was the last time? Now he wasn't there. Season 1, nope. So season 2 could be seeing him. I think this is for season 2. And as a matter of fact, I think I don't want to say all of this is for one episode. I doubt it. This is definitely separated here. But it's kind of hard. Is this for the movie or the season 2? That's what's kind of weird because they're all titled Detail. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it is all season 2. I think it's all to one thing. You pick a side. It has to be all to this or all to that. That's what I think. But we have Murdoch here. And this isn't a stylo, I don't think. People are saying, is this a stylo? Or it could be a different version of it. But I love, as I said, if you know me, Murdoch's my favorite band member. There was in the past videos, I did say something about making a video if you guys wanted, but no one commented. I'll say it again if you guys want me to comment, or leave a comment if you want me to make a video on just kind of talking about each band member or every Gorillaz character that there's ever been released. My thoughts on them. There's tier lists, but I feel like I can't really do a tier list of the Gorillaz characters. I like them. Murdoch is obviously my favorite, so there you go. Yeah, just let me know. If no one's interested, that's okay. But it was just a little idea. But with this is definitely season 2. We're gonna get to the other pictures, but he's definitely in a hotel for some reason at night. So I'm trying to think because season 1, I'm trying to think. There was definitely some dedicated episodes to certain characters. They were all kind of there, except for Pink Phantom because it was kind of 2D and Murdoch with Elton John, sorry, and the Pink Phantom. That was it. And if you've seen on Noodle's Twitter, she was kind of in the background. If you've ever seen that image, I don't know if I could try to find it, pop it up, but it's like it was staged, just like with Ares. It was a green screen. It wasn't like legit. So we'll just move on to the next one. It's Good Evil. Oh, there's an and, so it's good and evil. And it's Murdoch. People think it's Russell for some reason. I think it's still going to be... Oh, but the headlights do look a bit different, so it's kind of odd. You have the star, but I want to say it's Murdoch, but that'd be kind of crazy if there's an episode that's in this... It's going to be crazy how that animates. But what I'm trying to say is an episode that looks water... This is like a watercolor. So watercolor animation, I've never seen that. I'll have to look that up after. But that'd be very crazy if this is all animated and this is an episode. Before we move on to the next one, I just want to say, what is Murdoch doing at a hotel, the good and evil? And do you guys think that this is a animation, or it has to be animation? I don't know. It's really weird, these set of images he's been showing us recently. So we'll just move on to the next one. And Detail again, and it's Noodle. This one looks really cool. Someone showed a possible inspiration that Jamie used. They put it side by side. I forgot what it was, but it definitely had some comparisons. But it looks like a guitar possibly in the background, which represents a Noodle. She's always on the guitar. I could see this one being a poster, but it's just zoomed in. But I really like the somewhat punk. I don't know if I want to say punk vibes from. I get a punk vibe from this. I do want to say that Damon said something about, it's been recent news if you didn't hear about it, season 2, Damon said that he wants to work on carnival type music. And when I heard that, I thought, wait a second, did you just tease season 2 on the Gorillaz Almanac that we just received a couple months ago with Russell with clown makeup? But to come down to the details, he means like carnival music as in, it's not carnival, it's not, clown. It's more very experimental, and he goes into saying we're really going back to the phase 1 or to the debut album when we're doing season 2 is what he said. So it's going to be carnival in the way of I guess very random stuff. I don't really know what that means. When I think carnival, I think circus and all that. But if I'm trying to think of a different way he's trying to talk about carnival, but when you go to a carnival, there's different. It's like very different things. It's kind of not the same, but it kind of is. I don't know. So it's really going back to that phase 1 with the music. So we'll see. But with this one, very punk vibes. She's got those cats again, which I have yet to put the, if you remember when Friday 13th came out, the poster, the 4th poster, limited print, I have yet to get more frames, rather save for season 2 merch. Have yet to put the Pac-Man one up. Apparently the 4th print with Noodle, she has, what I'm trying to get at is she has those cats. That one glows in the dark, but as I say, I have yet to frame them yet. So we'll move on to the next one. This one's pretty interesting. With this image, I'm gonna go off what people said, because I get nothing from it until I heard someone say, is this the rejects? And I like how I commented, season 2, episode 1, Song Machine, end of this month. That's way off. It's more like a August, October type vibes. But anyway, with this image, I didn't get nothing from it except when I seen a comment that said the rejects. So, but if we're talking rejects, this looks like Frankenstein. If we're gonna come down to it, it somewhat looks like it. This is also in that watercolor type thing. So maybe this is something Murdoch sees in the episode. It could be like, it's called The Good and Evil, and it's a hotel or a motel type thing. He walks in and it's probably plastered on the wall, and that's something he just looks at. That's probably what I'm thinking here, but that's all I get. Then another image of Noodle with Russell's. I just realized that's Russell's glasses, I'm pretty sure, from Friday 13th. And with this one, I'm definitely getting a print vibe from this one. This is definitely going to be on a limited print. Could be season 2, I think. Like the first season 2. They're probably going to do it, if you see up there, of the first one, the first limited print. I feel like it's going to be the same thing, but we're going to have different items on the, I don't know, the song machine, I guess. But we're going to have this Noodle on the cover, and it's going to be her. Then we're going to have, so just imagine, I'm pretty sure Jamie teased the Noodle in that outfit, but it was more zoomed in. It's the same thing with this image right here. It's just zoomed in, zoom out. It's going to be season 2, episode 1, the limited print, like the cover of Song Machine season 2. That's what I think this is going to be for sure. Then we come to the next one. People have been saying Cocky 2D is coming back. I guess he was cocky from the now. He had, he was kind of, he was the lead. It wasn't Murdoch. It was him. He was cocky. He was very like, yeah, I'm in charge now. I guess I get that kind of vibe from this one. It's definitely Hollywood. When I watched the music video, and he's got his arm crossed over his knee, and he's got his hands like that, and he's like staring at us. That's the type of vibe I get from this image. It almost looks like he has a mask at the top right, maybe like, oh no, that's probably a hat actually. But with this one's kind of confusing. It's probably very, what do you want to call it? Can't find the word. Very beta, draft. That's the thing I'm trying to. It's like a draft sketch here. So it's kind of hard to call since it's like a draft sketch. I want to say keyframe for an episode in the future. So we're coming to the end here with the second to last one, and that's a motel. Is it vacations or is it looks like vaccines? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm probably stupid. It's probably vaccines. So it's kind of weird. We have good and evil, and then motel vaccines, and then a surprising character, but I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him. I want to say it's Murdoch, because if you remember in the Lost Chord, he took off the boogeyman mask, and I guess I'm probably gonna have to compare that mask to this one here. He could have changed the art style and all that, but I think Murdoch kept that mask, and he's probably wearing it, or it's just on top of something like we'll go and throw the whole cyborg Noodle from Humans. She's just a pothead plant type thing. So maybe it's the same thing, but with Boogeyman. It's kind of hard to call on this one, because Jamie really cuts these little teaser images perfectly. But I'll tell you what, if Boogeyman comes back, I would love it. Super Plastic previously announced that they're going to revisit some old characters. Boogeyman, I would love. Ace, I would love, but I doubt they would get Ace. We'll see. Cyborg Noodle, I don't know about that one. That's about all I can think of. Dell? Maybe Dell. I would probably get Dell. But anyway, that's what this reminds me of, because they said we're revisiting past characters. Boogeyman, totally would get Boogeyman if they do him. But with this image, I would love if Boogeyman came back. It'd be pretty cool. I don't think in lore-wise they explained what happened to him. Last we seen him was in Do Ya Thing. I think that was the recent one. And he just stared. He was just looking at a newspaper, and then he looked at Tootie, and Tootie had like a little reaction, and he just didn't give a damn. He was, oh, you're in my house? Okay, whatever. But yeah, that was kind of funny. If Murdoch seen him, just imagine the reaction there. But yeah, Boogeyman, one of the other favorite characters, if we're not talking about the main band members. I do like Boogeyman. He's pretty cool. Then we come to the one that triggered this video. I said, Jamie, if you pull another one, I'm going to make this Gorillaz predictions. He pulled out, and the newest one up to this date is Murdoch looking, freaking alarm. Murdoch looking like a vampire and very creepy. When I seen this, I was a little disturbed when I seen it. I don't know, it's the wrinkles in his hands and the way he looks is pretty creepy. We all know the vibe we get. Leave a comment right now, or just think in your head, what's the number one Gorillaz song you think when you look at this picture? You already know, and it's Dracula. If you didn't know, you're probably a new Gorillaz fan. But anyway, with this one, definitely a keyframe. This episode right here, I'm calling it right here. I'm calling the shot. This, we're gonna see this Murdoch in a Song Machine episode in October. So if it's gonna start, I don't know when Song Machine will start, but if they're doing the episode in October, this is the one right here. And speaking of episode 1, I think Damon wants to release the first episode in around August. He said this year. So we're going to have an episode this year. He said the feature, but I forgot the feature. Have no clue who it is, but it's okay. I have no clue who anyone was on season 1, except for a handful. But not even a handful, like 3 people I knew. But if you work with Gorillaz, and I don't know who you are, and you're a feature, it's going to work, because it's Gorillaz. I don't know what it is. But with this image, I call the shot. October, it's going to be an episode, and it's going to be this one, guaranteed. I would love if this was on a print, but I think it's going to be for an episode. He looks really creepy. It's uncanny to me how he looks in this, but it goes to his roots for some reason. I don't know why, but in Demon Days, Murdoch always had like a cape and try to be like a vampire type of thing. So this goes back to his roots kind of, but that's about all I get that's about all my thoughts for all these pictures I've been seeing. Leave a comment what you think of each and every image that we shared here. I think Jamie's gonna do another, like 2 or 3 more. I swear he's doing a lot, and that's awesome for us fans. If you care for any more thoughts, if he does more, follow my Twitter, link in the description below. I really got to get on doing the pinned comment, but the way I upload and all, description's more easier for me. But that's about all my thoughts. Leave a comment on your thoughts. I love interacting with you guys, the Gorillaz fan base. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video for my efforts in supporting the channel and to show love. Thank you guys very much. I feel like I have more to say, but with Song Machine Season 2, I thought it was going to come like way back then, but it's probably going to come in August, around August now. Now that Damon said that, Season 1, let me try not to get too off track, but with Season 2, Episode 1, he said this year. So we're going to see it this year for sure. But what I want to talk about real quick, Song Machine related, or just Gorillaz related, is we're going to get Season 2, Episode 1, probably a print with that. The G-Foot store still says coming soon, so we're going to get merch there. Upcoming Super Plastic merch with figures, unforgotten, or as they say, forgotten characters, kind of. The one of the main things I'm looking forward, Season 2, of course, but the reissue, and they're starting with the debut album Gorillaz, self-titled. Can't wait to hear what Murdoch said was the uncovered gems or hidden gems, demos, cut songs. I can't wait to hear it. But the thing is, we're gonna get Phase 1, but how long is it gonna take? Because Phase 2, like how long? Okay, we get Phase 1. How long is it gonna take till we get Demon Days and their cut songs? Then we're gonna go to Plastic Beach. They're probably gonna skip the fall and all that. Humans, and then the Holy Grail, the one I want, the Now, the cut song, Founding Fathers, or Heartbeat, whatever you want to call it. I made a video on it. You can check that one out too. I will try to wait. I'm probably not going to have time to, depending on when it gets released, I'm not going to have time to professionally put up my mic. I'll probably just put the GoPro, listen to it, and that day's going to come. Dude, Damon, don't forget to put that song on the reissue. I swear, don't forget. If I don't see it on there, I'd get pissed. But he should, because it was in Reject False Icons and all that. But I'm rambling too much. I just can't wait to hear cut songs that Gorillaz didn't put. But it's like, Damon, why would you cut me? We said this in the Plastic Beach tier list video. Why would you cut music that you worked on, but you didn't put? You worked on it for the album, but you didn't put it on the album. You didn't even make a G sides or whatever the hell you want to call it, a B sides or whatever the hell. It's like, Damon, I don't understand. I never will, I guess. Perhaps we'll never know. But that has been this video detail, or whatever I end up naming it. But I hope you guys like, subscribe. We do anything random on the channel, as I said in the intro. Comment a video suggestion you want to see. Gorillaz related, My Singing Monsters related, board game related. That seems to be like the main three that people like right now. But I'm willing to do anything else. So this has been Randomz. We'll see you guys in the future videos to come. Peace out.